Oh, hello. What are you doing there? It's good to see you. I'm Dr. Johnny Black. I'm here with Tom Young and our special guest, as always, John Luciano. There he is.
What's happening?
Home cooking good. It says under your.
I'm home cooking good. I like that. I'm telling you, I'm eating on my salad from Calico County with my chicken and everything else. But for some reason, they sent me cream gravy with salad, which is like perfect because I'm eating it like soup. That's how good it is.
Right. Yeah.
That gravy is that good. If you've never been, you need to go because it is absolutely amazing. How is everybody?
Doing good, man. I got the fried chicken with corn and mashed potatoes, and I didn't get any cream gravy, so I think I know where it is.
I got your gravy.
That's fine. This stuff is so moist and tender, it doesn't need any gravy. It's delicious. Steve and his crew over at Calico County do a fantastic job.
The best. Well, it's like one of the very first places I ate when I came here 10 years ago, and we still go all the time 10 years later. I don't even know how long they've been around, but they've been around a while.
Yes.
The food.
Yeah, they've been around a good long while. And it's food just like your, your Aunt Louise or your grandma or somebody used to make. It's good comfort food, country cooking.
I had an uncle named Louise, but that's a whole different story. We'll save that for another show.
Right. Kim Seward says, I love Calico County. Yummy. Absolutely. Woman has good taste.
We agree 100%. So this chicken is just delicious. Hate to eat it with my fingers, but it's that good.
They are right around the corner from us over here, so I eat there quite often.
Yeah.
Right off of Paramount. And glad to be where we're within a stone's throw of some really good food.
How about this crazy snow, then not snow, then snow? Can't decide.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Spitting a little bit of snow.
We need the moisture no matter how we get it. So that's good.
Yeah. It sure is cold though, man.
Yeah, a little tough on these old bones, huh?
It really is. It really is. It takes more and more to get me out from under the covers in the morning.
I agree with you 100%. Let's talk a little bit about 2022. Did it end up well for you guys? I know there was a lot of people, new faces, new things going on, and old faces came back, and things seem to be really good. At the Eagle.
Yeah, we are very happy to have some familiar faces. Tom Young is now our night guy.
Hello.
He's right there.
And for those of you that weren't listening, he didn't say Tom Thumb. He said Tom Young, but
Tom Young.
He'll answer to either one, truthfully. So
Young Tom Young. And then we have a couple of folks in the building that are back under the Alpha Media roof, and we're glad to have them. Everything's going well. 2022 ended on a high note, in my opinion. Anyway, the guys at accounting might feel differently.
Yeah. Well, I think that happened to all of us this year. So, I'll be about 15 minutes or so. We're just live. So, all right. No, same thing for us. We, coming off of that amazing 2021, 2022, the first half of the year was still super strong. And it closed out well. And, we raise it and look at it based on how much opportunity we get, to just serve Amarillo and serve our community and do the things we do. And we were really served up some great things that we worked with last year from, the big deal we did with the Make-A-Wish worked out really well. The Rainbow Room has really come up and gotten off the charts and doing super. And we're starting a new deal with Amtech in the new student deal. We've got our studio built and super, super cool. That thing should break pretty well. And I guess it's really an office more than a studio, but we're going to have all the kids come through and they get to go in and work in there a day. So we've designed it and it looks just like the like our dealership. We even took pictures out our windows to simulate like you're there. And so there'll be a new car manager and a parts manager and a service manager and earn points. And it's Toot & Totems in there with us. And then all the utility companies and the different credit unions and banks. And so it's just a little city. So it's really, really cool. But we'll need to go down there and maybe do something from there to really show it.
Yes.
We're real proud of that project getting completed, and every sixth grader in the whole Panhandle will go through this during the school year next year. And you spend
Okay.
the day there. You got to go to the utility. You got to go pay your water bill, your electric bill. You got to buy a car. You got to make your car payment. Got to get an oil change. Then you go over to the bank and set all your stuff up there. Education. It's really cool. It's just
That's
wonderful.
great.
Yeah, neat deal.
Yeah,
So
I
junior
want to
achievement.
find out more about it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting, and I saw you were on Facebook talking about it, and I'm glad you answered a couple of the questions I had.
You're right. The a lot of fun. So Dana and her team have done a great job with us getting all that set up and put together. So I'm gonna have to have another bite of chicken here. So
Yeah, go ahead. We've got a couple of shows coming up. We've got after the hustle and bustle of the holidays, we thought folks might want to relax with their significant other and go hear Lyle Lovett. And
Oh, wow.
that's happening on February 1st with his acoustic group.
So like tomorrow night.
Yes, that's tomorrow night.
And where's that at?
And that was initially going to be at the Globe News Center, but now I think they're moving it across the street due to the flooding issue.
I didn't hear about that. What happened?
Tom? They just had a pipe break or something.
Yeah, I think it was like a pipe burst, caused some damage that they're still trying to get fixed.
Yeah. They'll be out from under that in no time. It'll be just fine. But it did cause the concert to, move across the street. It wasn't delayed or postponed or anything. It just, luckily, they have a big venue right there, a few hundred yards away.
Yeah.
And
So
then we have ZZ Top coming on April 23rd. Tell Dan Gregg he'll be excited about that. And
absolutely, we got to make sure we get tickets.
Yeah, get tickets at the usual. They're on sale now at the panhandletickets.com. United Supermarket. We'll be giving some away, and get excited as soon as we get past this Lyle Lovett thing. We go full on into the ZZ Top show.
Are y'all doing an interview, or do you get a chance to talk to Lyle tomorrow, or is it just?
It's just a show. Yeah, I mean, I suppose if I push the issue, we could, get an interview, but.
Well, I don't think you'll be out playing golf tomorrow. I don't think.
No, I don't think anybody will be out playing golf tomorrow. It's supposed to be a little warmer than today, but it's like 10, 12 degrees. So,
then all of a sudden Saturday we're going to be 63. They're saying so.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah,
I'm
it doesn't change. Good old Amarillo doing its stuff. So the rest of 22 was great. We got a lot of great incentives and vehicles coming through for this year. 23 starting out really cool. A lot of electric talk, and we've got ID4 in stock. And if you haven't driven one, if you don't know anything, or you haven't driven one of these new electric cars, you need to come drive one. Very interesting. They're not for everybody. We understand that, but they are for some. And if you're just running around town, it's an incredible way to go, because it's a lot like your cell phone. You'll get home each night and just plug it in. Then you got a couple of 100 miles. The average person only drives like 20 miles a day. So you got plenty. I mean, some of that range anxiety, you can talk through it pretty quickly.
Right.
But very cool. They're different for sure. They're not, but like I said, they're not for everybody. They never will be for everybody. But it does make a lot of sense if it's just to and from transportation, stop at the grocery store, do a little bit of running around each day. Then, you could. Our friends at Toot and Totem aren't so happy. They like the people having to come in and get gas all the time. So you could stop yourself from having to do that for a while anyway. So.
And Volkswagen's offering a lot of hybrid. I mean, I saw that there's a hybrid Jetta and a hybrid. They have.
Not anymore.
No.
We hope it comes back. We used to have hybrid. We used to have it in 4 models. We don't have it in anything right now. They pulled the plug and jumped on the other side and went all electric.
Okay.
So I just got back from Dallas, and then we were in Herndon at our research center. We're sure begging them to do that, but our sister store Toyota has their whole product line will be offered. Every version, every model will have one version of at least a hybrid.
Okay.
Very cool. So the Toyota brand is just not completely sold on that it's going to go all electric. they're still believing that they'll be somewhere that median. But we've got some hybrids that are going to come. It's just going to be a little while before we get them.
Okay.
But it's funny. It is a neat way to go, but sometimes that's not for everybody either. Some of these deals, people are just like, they're all about, I want it all electric. I don't ever want to put gas, or I don't want anything electric.
Right.
But it's interesting. So it's definitely been fun to watch as that's playing itself out through time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Public taste is usually the thing that determines what goes and what doesn't,
Well, we've had 2 or 3 people that, that work, like even Pantex, or that work in Hereford. It just makes a lot of sense. They plug in each night and then just, go to work the next day and make it back home, and it doesn't cost them anything. They don't stop. They put anything. They talk about a full charge will run you, $15 or $20, but the thing is, very seldomly will you ever put a full charge. It's a lot like your cell phone. Once again, you're going to go home and you're going to be 80%. You're going to plug in. You're going to get 20%.
Right.
So maybe it cost you $2 for that night. Still cheaper than a gallon of gas. So.
Sure.
I mean, is there a need for it? No question. Does it make sense in some areas? Sure. Is it the most not energy, but earth-saving idea ever? No. People need to look further back at what it takes and what we have to do to be able to create electricity. So you got to go all the way back, and you can't just look at it and say, yeah, well, I'm not buying any gas and I don't have a tailpipe. Yeah, understood. But you're using more electricity than we were, and it's not an unlimited source. It just doesn't fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
It has to be produced, and in most cases, it's either coal or it's diesel powered or nuclear powered to produce it. So there's a cause and effect. So it's fun to listen to people on both sides of the fence, no question. But
it's very diplomatic, John.
But every car, they're just getting higher and higher. Our new Jetta is 44 miles to the gallon. That used to be our big thing. That's why you bought the diesels back. Remember in our early days when you went to Dallas and back and drove around Dallas and came back and never bought gas. We did a bunch of fun things with it. Well, you're almost back to that because you were getting about 45, 46, 47 miles a gallon. Now you can get that with a fuel car. And our new our 23 Atlas and our 23 Crossport have got the new engines coming in those, which is a new big high torque 4-cylinder not supercharged but turbocharged engine. And it's really fun because people are like, no, I think I need the V6. And then we put them in it and they're driving a V6 and they're like, well, this car is faster than mine. Well, this car's got more torque. This thing takes off better than mine. Yeah, it's just the evolution of it.
Yeah.
Some of the most powerful engines in the world now. They've got 4 cylinders that are over 1,000 horsepower now with 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. They last longer. You don't have 8 sets of rods and pistons and valves and more to go wrong, right? Less in there. They can build them better. So it's a good thing. So people, one, they don't need to worry about range anxiety on electric. 2, you don't need to worry about these smaller displacement engines. They are smaller displacement, yes, but they're way more powerful. So they're like Mighty Mouse. Very interesting. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of interesting things out there in the market right now. So
people come out and find out more. Just come by and say howdy, right?
Come by and get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, it's good coffee.
We just replaced the Keurig again. These are these commercial ones. They're good for, they say they're supposed to do like 20,000 pods. And we get through one about every 18 months. So we serve a lot of coffee. That's what I'm saying.
There you go. I drink a lot when I'm there.
And we love to see you. Love to see what's going on. So that's exciting.
Hello, Johnny and Tom. My car gets 34 miles per gallon. I normally drive to 250,000. I wonder what she drives. That's
awesome.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You are a rare breed. Most people do not drive to 250,000 miles.
Yeah.
And I mean, I hate to say this, but thank God, or I wouldn't be in
right.
So I'm glad there's a median in there somewhere of people in between. But it's just great. It's so much fun. It gives us an opportunity to employ 80 people, and they have jobs and they take care of their families. And our motto, it's about buy local, stay local, keep it local. even when we built the store, it was a lot of questions from Volkswagen when they kept trying to offer up vendors and different people and contractors. Well, no, the guy that does that is in Dallas, not in Amarillo. He doesn't.
Right.
They were like, well, you sure? I said, yeah. He's going to come here, get it paid, do his work, and go back to Dallas. That does nothing for this community. So can't have that. So our store was 100% built by people in Amarillo, people in the Panhandle. There was maybe a couple of Lubbock deals just because it wasn't offered here, but not much. But
I remember when you guys were putting that together, and I don't live too far from Street Volkswagen. And so, it's one of those things you drive by, you go, oh, let's see how they're doing. And then you had the big grand opening. That was a wing ding. We had a great time. And the Eagle was out there, and it was a wonderful event 10 years ago.
You can see that on my vest right there. So
there you go.
10th anniversary.
Yeah.
We're pretty proud of it. And our Toyota store is in its 40th anniversary, which is just incredible and amazing. But in the car business, even 10 is a good run. So
yeah,
we're excited, and we're looking so forward to our growth, and just definitely look forward to a big wingding in September.
Oh, good.
When we have our deals, we'll have a big 10th anniversary, really fun slug bug show, and we're going to do something outlandish to make it really crazy and fun and get a lot of people involved. And it'll probably last a little longer than the others, but should be a good time.
Other contenders have come and gone, and Street Volkswagen right there on Sonsi still rocking.
Yeah, we have our new friends opening pretty quick here next door with CarMax, and everybody's like, ooh, we're hoping they'll be a good, corporate partner, and hopefully we've had some meetings with them and talked to them, and they seem as though they're going to get involved in the community. We've made it pretty clear to them, if they don't, they'll be like the others that aren't here long.
Yeah.
Yeah. This community is wonderful about that. We're really, really, really pay attention to what's going on. Thank you, Kim. We appreciate that. It's been fun. We're real proud of our 10 years.
Good deal. We're celebrating we're in our 20th year this year. The Eagle is. So we're going to try to have some burgers and live music this summer. And whenever we get close to that, we're just going to call it our 20th birthday and go have a big party.
Yeah.
Everybody's invited.
We probably need we find somebody at 30, and then the Toyota store at 40. We could have 10, 20, 30, 40.
There you go.
Do it all this summer and do something crazy. So we could do like little bitty burgers, 10, 20, 30, 40.
Right.
Yeah. You want a street burger, an Eagle burger, a Toyota burger? We'll have some fun with that, without a doubt. So
there you go.
Looking forward to it. So we've got, the vans coming still probably a year away, but the crazy ID Buzz is going to come. We'll eventually have it. So we'll see. Hoping for some other stuff, hoping we'll have a truck someday. We're working on that. I still sit on the product council for the brand.
Good.
Work on that. But more than anything, we love our ability with used cars. You and I have talked many, many times about Car Catcher and what we can do and finding a car. So, we love everybody in town. We love being a part of this community. And if you're not finding what you're looking for, and if one of the locals doesn't have it and we don't have it, come see us. Let's talk about it. Let's go look, and we'll go 50 states. We actually brought a Jeep one time from Hawaii. So because it had to be this specific color and all that, we found it.
Right.
We got it done. So let's have a talk. We want you to find the car of your dreams. Cars are a very passionate thing for Americans. It's different. It's not just transportation. So one of the big logos you're going to see and mantras and some of the new advertising we're going to do with Volkswagen, I'm on their marketing team, is we're going to go with the thing about it's not really a Volkswagen until you name it. And so we're going to really have fun, because our people, more than I had when I was with Toyota or Chrysler or Porsche or BMW, I've been with all the brands through the years, but this brand more than any names their cars. And we really see it in our service department. And some of them have name badges, name tags, or the keys. And it's really fun that people make that personal relationship. Pretty funny. We saw one the other day. Let me see if I write it, if it'll come up correct on the screen. And we saw one the other day, and let's see if I can get this to work for you guys. This one was the name of her car. see, does that read right to you guys? Yeah. It does.
Yeah, yeah.
So No-L.
Noel.
Noel. That's her car. No.
That's great.
So thought that was funny, you know. Yeah. Yeah. And then she swore to us that her name was LA dash I think it was A. It was LA-.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was, she told us,
People get that personal relationship with
Yeah,
their car. Yeah.
yeah, she had it like that. It was
LA-.
Yeah, and she's okay. And she said, "That's, I'm telling you, it's my legal name." I was, okay. Your parents were cool before cool was cool, right? But whatever we can do, you know, we have a great street partner program, and we pay $100 referrals to people that send us people that buy cars. I've got some people here in town that make their car payment every month by being a part of that program. So you can reach out to any of our employees on the sales side. We can set you up in the program. It's really cool. It's on your phone. You're talking to somebody, they want to buy a car. You send us their phone number. They put them in the app, and then boom. If they purchase a vehicle from us, we cash app. We pay you instantly.
Right.
Yeah, we cash app you $100, and then there's stair steps. On 5, you get additional money, and on 10, you get more money. So we love working with our partners. We call it our partner program, but it's called Street Talk.
Street Talk.
There it is, Street Talk, right there. Perfect little hearts. But if you want to be a part of that program, we'd love to hook up with you and get in the deal, and let's share some money. So thanks.
You will get paid just for being a nice person and telling somebody else about the great deal. So
Yeah, and you can safely do it. We're going to take great care of them. So
Dawn and David say they love the new VW vans.
that's it. The new Buzz, Buzz, it's coming.
Okay.
Pretty quick here.
All
We're
right.
about a year out. You'll start seeing a lot about it, because it's a bus, and there's some great advertising coming on it. We're buying all kinds of poster areas in bus stops that says the bus stops here.
Ah,
And it's got a picture of that van. So very, very creative. So
ouch.
going to be a lot of fun.
All right.
The Magic Bus, you'll like that
Yeah.
one. That
Okay.
one's got a nice taste to it. So yeah, no doubt. Well, we definitely want to thank our friends again one more time from Calico County.
Steve and the gang at Calico.
Yep. Great food. I really appreciate it. I went a little healthier today. You know, the age is starting to get there, so I'm trying to be better about it. So I had a wonderfully fresh, great chicken salad, and really had eggs in it and all kinds of good stuff. Really appreciate it. And then we shared it out. I had Johnny's gravy, so it was really good. So that way he had to eat his chicken the other way. But as he said, the chicken's that good, you really don't need the gravy. But the gravy's that good, you don't need the chicken.
There you go.
Either way, no doubt about it.
And so thanks, Steve, and thanks to everyone at Calico County. John, thank you for spending some time with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for lunch, guys. If we can do anything, if you're having trouble with your 2-wheel drive out there in the slick streets, come by and see us. I've got a bunch of 4-wheel drives in stock right now, and we sure have a great conversation. There's some good money out there. The rates they're up a little bit, but there's incentives to help take care of that. So you can. It's still a good time to buy. I'd have to say, maybe for the first time since 2019, it's kind of becoming a buyer's market again, not a seller's.
Right.
Yeah, it's availabilities are getting better, and it seems to be coming out. So, but come see us. Come enjoy our 10th year. We're thrilled to death. So proud to have done that and pulled it off. Now we're hopefully we'll have another one of these conversations like this on our 20th. So,
All right. John Luciano, thank you for your time,
Thank you.
buddy.
thanks. Anytime. Good to see you guys. Bye, Tom.
Bye.
See ya.
All right. We'll do this again soon.
Okay. Thanks, bud.